Hi, Derpy Moose 99 here with Banished, megamod 9. This is episode 15. So in this starting point here, we have 1,674 citizens. Just touch the graphs briefly. Food is, it was trending up sharply. Now it's pretty much gradual rise. So it's enough to be nervous. Just want to look through the inventory for a minute here. 50,000 beans. I'm just looking for the big items here. Still have 10,000 fodder, thatch, 11,000 flowers. And let's see anything else. I know we had a ton of tomatoes, a ton of squash. Water we have a ton of, but we turned off all the water towers. 67,000 tomatoes. So if we're gonna can here, let's can tomatoes for sure. Squash, and what's the other one here? And beans. I don't know if we can do. I will have a look after they come up. So what I want to focus on this episode here is we're building some tin mines here, at least 6 to start with, so I want to prioritize that. We're bringing up our greenhouses here, building some storage down here. Once this cleans up, I want to get some windmills in here, figure out some bakeries. I also need to put storage down the left side here, but I think what I'm going to do, that big town tithe barn we used, not sure where that is in the storage here. Somewhere around here we'll find that. Anyways, I want to put a tithe barn here, get the large size capacity. And then on this side, over to the left here, I'll probably do the canning. So let's just see if we can find that barn here. Probably should have prepped a little bit better here. Hang on a sec. Okay, let's go to our tithe barn. It is this one right here. This time I think I'll put it in vertically. Okay, and then once this area clears out, we'll start thinking about laying out our canning setup. Okay, so we need to let that run for a while. Just have a quick look at our wharfs and ships, our whaling station. I should probably put, I would think, some roads in, probably something like that. And then from the town, run a road this way. Just fill some of these in. This could probably be all stone here. I have a lot of dirt roads to clean up, but I'm not gonna do it all at once, so just as we come across a situation, we'll do it. It's funny how this game, you build a section and then you never really go back to it. Alright, so we've got a bit of road work there. Okay, and we also want some storage here, I think. Let's just maybe put a storage barn right in the middle of those 3. And we probably could use a stockpile in here. Okay. And we're watching this oil press, second oil press. Okay, over here we're building some pastures. Probably what we want to do is get a few houses in. So let's maybe do something like that. That'll help us lay out the roads. And we can probably put a clearing order on some of this stuff too. Okay, and we've got some more tailoring companies that'll come in. A hospital there. And I think we'll bang in some houses for the tin mines here while we're at it. Okay, and let's have a look at our lake down here. Okay, there's some houses that we put in last time I haven't built yet. A market that will come up. Then we can get going there. One thing I noticed too when I was looking around is I never really completed the idea up here in our northwest farming community, our northeast farming community. I kind of wanted to build another, like this market up here and flesh that out. So I think what I'll do is let's just go on pause and map that out, and then show you what I'm gonna do, and then we'll let it run. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've laid out, can't see it under the trees here, but some pastures and some fields, as well as a new marketplace and a few houses and a school. So that'll take a while to burn. But I think I'll set that camera as, I think that's a V. So we can come back and check on that progress. Okay, let's start it running here. And see. Yeah, we upgraded the coal mine last time. Yeah, no need to upgrade the backup yet. And those guys, okay, so the 3 working mines are all dark mines. I have dropped the roster here, so let's bring that back up. 140 builders and 103 laborers, that'll do for now. And let's see these tin mines go up. Now I was reminded to make sure I put tin production and not tin ore, so a mistake I think I've done as well in the past. Yeah, these will be okay. Food. Just in case you're wondering, I turned these food docks off as far as purchasing, so there'll still be vendors coming, but there are insurance policy at this point. Okay, and the other boat was there. We don't care about that. There's chickens there. How close are we to building a pasture? You know what? Let's buy some chickens. The clucking will drive me nuts, but what the heck? Okay, what are 12 chickens going to cost? 4,800, which is exactly how much we have in firewood. All right, chickens we have. All right. So hopefully this builds fairly quick. That looks like the most advanced one. And remember too, we have the mod. What was it called? Busy Pastures megamod. So we're gonna see how that. It's supposed to make the pastures produce animals faster, and or grow faster, the herd size, I guess, and also produce a bit more. Because in the past, for say a 20 by 20 pasture, you didn't get much return on it, other than the specialty items, maybe like leather and feathers and stuff. But this mod should make it, I hope, much more viable to put in a bunch of pastures and a bunch of different animal types and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, looking down here. Okay, another farmer's college came up. Where was that guy? Okay, that's our middle ground one. Okay, our next... This is our original town here, and our next food expansion, if required, is going to be down this way, I think. And we'll use the space hub down here. Okay, how are we doing over here? I don't suppose we've been running long enough to... Oh, we can extend on these. Okay, the houses are starting to be built on the dock here. I will leave that alone for now. Get back over to harass our tin mines of Farmers College. I think there's only one more to be built. Okay. Out of curiosity, how are our Farmers Colleges doing that are here? We had this one, 1917. Okay. And you at the industrial port have been set up. Extra stone there. You know, we seem to be getting by with the docks purchasing, so I'm going to leave that for the moment. Now, I wonder if these are waiting on anything. I'm just waiting on laborers at this point. Okay, there's another boat. And you're set up. It looks to me like all these traders are set up here, but I'll check a few more. And what did we have for inventory? 100 furniture. You know what? I'm going to put, this is our farm supplier here. If we buy more animals, animals are expensive, so we had a fair amount of furniture, so let's put 200 furniture in there. And coats are over 600. So let's throw 200 wool coats in there as well. And maybe let's bump this up to... Bump that up to 5 traders. Okay, there's another food supplier. I'm not going to turn on the auto purchase, but we can set it up here. Or just do the same as the other one. It was 2,400 vegetable, 2,400 fruit, 200 meat, and 200 grain. Okay, but we'll just leave it at let never for now. Okay, so we now have 3 insurance policies, so if we get in trouble, that won't save us entirely, but it'll certainly take the edge off of famine. And we're at 1,112 adults, or sorry, 1,672 citizens. And our food graph, yeah. Alright, let's let this run. Oh yeah, general trade port. Let me put another trade port in here. That seems to be ready to complete. There it goes. Alright, so what do we want to stock this with? Let's do our 800 firewood. It's 7,500 fuel, which is a little low, but we're just coming out of winter, so keep an eye on that. It wasn't dress coats we had, it was linen coats, I think. Let's put a little furniture in here, maybe 100. And perfume, maybe 500 perfume. And let's find the coats. Okay, linen clothing, go 100. And wool coats, another 100. Okay, on the auto purchase, we'll go 1,000 logs, 200 stone, and we'll let that roll. Okay, so the idea here was just another general trader, to see if we can maybe accelerate our lamp oil. We're producing lamp oil, but it's a fairly slow pace, so if we need to get into a jam with the mines, we'll need lamp oil, Yuri. Ah, that's the other thing too. If I go up here, I was threatening to put some backup mines up here. Okay, Dock Market just came up. Let's have a quick look at this. I think I would feel better if we had one more. One more backup mine, so maybe do that. Clear a little bit of stuff out of here. And we don't seem to have a nearby stockpile, so let's put a big 6x6 in there. Okay, let's have a look at this Dock Market. Okay, one house has come up, so let's put two workers, I think, in the Dock Market. Maybe just one for now. Okay, I think I might have screwed that up. Let's see, vendors. Yeah. Okay, I have to remember to come back and put more workers in here, but just do one for now. Then when some of these other houses come up. Our fuel's bouncing back a little bit after winter. I want to see that back up around 10,000. Okay, the second oil press has come up. Let's go look at that guy. Lamp oil, blubber, and 2 workers. And there's still a little blubber in the storage there. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4, 32. That looks like it should be sufficient. I think we can can some of this production as well. Although I haven't used the canners in a while, so it should be interesting. Okay, homewares and stuff. Almost 400 stone, so that's alright. Okay, our pasture's not... you know what? I'm going to prioritize this pasture here. Hopefully those chickens haven't croaked. Let's even do a second unnecessary priority here. It makes me feel better. Not much left to do in that pasture, so hopefully that comes up pretty quick. One of our tin mines is coming up. Keep that guy over here. Yeah, we dropped down labor, so let's put that back to 100. I wonder if we can see the chickens, if are they still hanging out here? Oops, that doesn't look good. Oh, no, it was in this dock here, the farm dock. Yeah, they're still there, so hopefully we have time before they die off. Okay, we're at 92. One more, third, and totally unnecessary priority. Greengrocer, we have walnuts, oats, venison, nut bread, eggs. How much oats do we have for the stables? 28 only. Let us buy the oats. We're okay for the rest of the food, but this is for the stables that are producing domesticated animals. And why don't we do 250 perfume? And send you on your way. Okay, let's go back up here to the pasture. There we go. Chickens, I will go 2 workers. And let's go back down to the docks and see if these guys start moving. Migratory chickens. Oh, there's one walking. Gonna be a submarine chicken. Yeah, there you go. And the rest of them, I guess, must be hungry. Alright, guys. So let's keep an eye on this pasture. See, we're starting with 12 chickens. And see how quickly it grows. Okay, we don't care about you. But we do care about this. We have a mine shaft that came up here. Now, not tin ore, tin requires furnace fuel. And we'll take 6 workers. Okay. Now, I think what we were doing, we're going to lay out so this was a town tithe barn. And I think that has roads going right through it. Something like that. Okay, so that'll be storage. And then maybe we'll do a few more houses. So let's reserve that for housing. Now, where are those? Probably under processed. You know what? I'm just going to pause while I look through this. Okay, so it's under food processing and then preserving food. And then the tinneries here is what I want. So they come in different flavors. So there's a meat tinnery, vegetable, fruit, and soup. So what I'm going to do is I don't remember the recipes at all. So I'm going to build one of each. And we'll see what the recipes are, and we'll go double check our supplies, because we had a lot of certain types. And these have roads that go right through the middle of them. Like so. Alright. It's back to letting that rip. We have a greenhouse that came up. Oh, this is one of our herb greenhouses, that's why we had him here. And there you go. So I think it was this row was the herb. No, that was blueberries. This row was herbs. Okay, so we have one more of those left to go. Okay. And a boat. What do you have? Seeds. Now we don't have very many very much fruit diversity, so let's do that. I think that's 875. And what do we have here? We have, yeah, I don't have a great number of seeds here. I think that was because we had a firewood shortage for about 84 episodes, so I wasn't trading very much. Okay, another college. That should be our last one, I think. Yeah. Okay, and that's where we were putting in our other... Okay, we currently don't have any priorities. I think to help the build up here, we should probably lay in a few houses. Maybe those will build and help. Alright, let's see what the trader was. Don't care. Okay, let's prioritize our 10 mines and our tinneries or canneries or whatever you want to call them. And actually maybe even the... I can't really get that without the houses. Let's just do that then. Okay, let's prioritize. Let's have a look at our lake. Okay, a few more of the houses have come up. So let's bump this up to 4. And we're almost ready to do some building here too. Okay, let's put a few more houses on. I haven't actually looked at the housing numbers lately, but it's 557, so we're short 23. You can probably build ahead of that too, so I'm going to say that the number I've got building is exactly perfectly right. Now, a couple episodes ago was the last time we saw nomads arrive, and I did not take them. But sort of hearkening back to the beginning of this series, I think I'll take the next batch of nomads. We're in much better shape right now. I know that could be asking for trouble, but we're going through a period of relatively slow growth here, and that's because I think I was way behind on housing for a long time. So I probably have an aging population. I don't really want to look through all the houses though, but... So anyways, if we do see nomads, I will take them. Okay, where are we over here? Okay, that one's working. And these two are coming up. Now I wonder what kind of... Let's do a little experiment here, I guess. Do we think it... No, it's not raw. It wouldn't be raw materials, I don't think. Let's put a little 4x4 in there. I don't think it'd be iron. Minerals... Tin ore, it says, but I don't know about tin. So let's put that in. Just for giggles, let's do an iron. And there's a general purpose stockpile here, so let's just see where they end up putting the iron. Now, keep in mind that uses furnace fuel, but we've got 3 buildings making furnace fuel, and we're actually over the max, but we should keep an eye on that. Okay. Now, this stuff hasn't really cleared out too well down here, but maybe we can get started. Just while we're waiting for the other stuff there. So let's run this right across. And I think we're already running down. So what I wanted to put in here was windmills and bakeries. Okay, there's another tin mine. So we're going to use rice and make that into flour. So let's put the mills closest to the rice production. And there's 2 grain silos here. Let's see, where are we? I believe it's food processing. Those don't look too bad. Those are pretty giant. I think. You know what? Let's go with that one. Okay, we'll put 6 of those in for now. Okay, and you're set up. Okay, let's get this last tin mine going here. Now these canneries, yeah, tinneries I guess they're called, they actually need tin to build. I had forgot that, but good thing we got the tin mines going. Okay, let's do an unnecessary but fun priority. Yeah, our labors are falling here. I hope I'm not in the middle of a big die-off. And a lot of old age deaths going on here. So food is 217 or so thousand early autumn. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to be careful about the food. Okay, another wool pen. These guys are all making wool. Of the 2 wool variety, I think. Okay, another tailoring company right there. I think that's 1 more to come up. How's our wool? There's a bunch there still. Okay, that should be our last tin mine, I think. Okay, this was the first one that came up. Okay, so it's produced 9 so far. I guess there's just 1 producing, so far the tin is just sitting there. Okay, any in the general stockpile? Nope. Any in town? Don't see any yet. Okay, those are the food ones, we don't care for now. You're set up. Okay, I'm gonna stop checking up there. So right now the only trading dogs we really need to respond to are the 2 generals, and if we want from the farm supplier. A resource merchant. Well, why don't we set this as a little bit of a backup? So bring us furnace fuel. We got enough docks with homeward building components, so log and stone. Furnace fuel, lumber maybe? And let's go charcoal. So we'll just use this as a insurance policy. But I think we're good on everything for now, so hasta la vista. Okay, and once again I forgot to take note of what time I started, so starting to feel like this is getting to be an episode, so another unnecessary party there. Okay, so we have another pasture built. Probably this one we'll leave as our spare. So I'm thinking sheep would be my priority for just to supplement our coat production. Okay, let's have a look at here. Okay, last tailoring company. 36 tailors, and we're at 312 coats. Okay, and let's look at V here. Well, you know what? Our tin mines have built, and we probably don't have enough tin for the tinneries yet. So let's prioritize this group of houses here, just to get this build going. Actually, all these guys. I'm getting a little bit nervous about future food here. Yeah, my graph is really starting to... It's not trending down yet. It's still trending up, but ever so slightly. And we're over 1,700 citizens. That's not bad. So interesting, I talked a little bit about one of the episodes where I had some frame rate drops. I've changed the Bandicam settings to not using the GPU, not using the video card, and it seems to me at least it's improved. At least not getting the lag. So I do have an 8-core 16-thread CPU, so I'm letting the CPU handle the encoding. Seems to be working out. Let me know if anybody is watching, if the video quality is alright for you. How many people do we have working here? Let's bump that right up. Oh, I was wrong. We do have one tin mine right left. Ah, it's okay. I don't know what the production rate on these things is, but with the amount of canning we gotta do, we might want to build a few more of these. So why don't I lay that in? Yeah, these were under resource and what was it? Renewables, mines and quarries. Alright, so that'll take us from 6 to 12. Okay, we have a plague. Wonderful. An outbreak of scarlet fever. Okay, let's let this run for a few more minutes. I'll try not to mess too much with it. And, I'm still gonna go blueberries for the moment. Okay, I'll try not to mess with it too much, and we'll just see how we progress for a bit, and then we'll do a summary. Only one sick person so far. 2. Okay, let's see how we're doing down here. Now, I said I wasn't gonna do fish in this lake, but I had to remove at least one dock because of expansion of the trade port, so I might think about one fishing dock down here. Okay, flax, herb seeds. Yeah, why don't we buy herb seeds just in case we need them? We are building the greenhouses, but 800. Okay, 790 it is. My math sometimes. Alright. care about you, don't care about you. Okay, back to the lake here. Thinking we probably want a double row of houses. And then, I don't know, somewhere around here, we'll start building out. Okay, there's our last tin ore mine. Okay, make sure you're on tin. Okay, let's just quickly look at the 6 I built, make sure. Oh, yeah, I didn't change that one. Thank you, Grace, for that tip. Alright, now they're all on 10. Alright, so none of our experimental stockpiles are working here. Except I don't really know where it is going. I guess it's being picked up right away for the construction here. Yeah, there's only 3 in that one, so... Okay, I'm not going to use a priority on these because I want to let this other area build up here. Okay, so we built a few houses. People moving in are fairly young. That's a good sign. That means that we've got near the right amount of houses going on. Yeah, 4 people sick. Interestingly, we have around 4,300 fuel. We were riding pretty much near max for quite a while in the 9,000 range there. Anybody here? Deer. No, we're looking for sheep, guys. Let's have a quick look at our firewood graph. Yeah, that's some of that is because of winter, but that's not a super great trend, so I think next episode oops, I can use the hotkey here. The emphasis is going to be on getting our reed production. That's probably a bit risky, but getting our reed production going down here and making a lot of fire bundles. I think that would be a good start for us, so let's maybe just, I'm going to lay in a few dock workshops here. Just to get ready to do fire bundles, but also I would really like to do survival coats as well, if that's still a thing, so. We should have a fair amount of feathers, I think. Let's have a quick look. Oh dear, we have 19 sick people. Okay, that hospital just came up. Let's have a quick look down here. 5 patients there. 8 there. Well, we have a fair amount of hospital capacity. This one's probably not super well situated. But you know what? I'm going to have to call this episode because I have to go somewhere in a few minutes. Another pasture, yeah. Well, a little mini cliffhanger. I guess we haven't had any drama for a while, so we'll see if this this plague. Yeah. Okay, so far it's containable, but we're gonna have to let that one run next episode and see what happens. Alright, so we didn't get started the actual tinning or canning here, but we have one that's almost ready to come up. And then we can start looking at the soup one. Figuring out what we're gonna do. No, we did have the 3. It was beans, tomatoes, and can't remember the other thing, but we had a lot of So we have some likely candidates, plus the blueberries we're doing in the greenhouses. So let's have a quick look at our numbers here. 1758. Now we're inching up to the 2000 mark. The frame rates seem to be okay, so I think we'll carry this on. Maybe if we get over 2000, we'll think about the next goal, maybe 2500 or something like that. Anyways, this has been episode, I believe, 15? 14 or 15, somewhere in there, of Banished with megamod 9. I'm derpymoose99. Thank you very much.